Alright guys, this is a part 2 video of our Sultai, not really a Sultai, our black-green foods deck splashing Lockmere Serpent. Yeah, I apologize for making this second part video. If you want to see the draft portion, please watch the first video. Basically, this whole entire draft, I'm basically just messing around and not even paying attention. So all the commentary is essentially just blabbering. So just bear with me. I mean, Strixhaven is about to arrive soon, and I'm just done doing drafts for now, so I'm just essentially just playing this broken deck and having fun. So yeah, we're gonna keep. We can turn one for make a food, and turn two Kiri's pair, and then we might not get. I don't even care about gaining adamant the foreboding fruit. It just draws me 2 cards, so I think I'm fine just leading off like this. I could wait for adamant for this, but we have enough food generators. Don't care about losing life on curve. Unless I pick up a 3-drop, of course, but... So we have some answers for some bombs. Make sure we play around opposing Reaper of Knights. So it does seem like he could have a Reaper of Knight on turn 4, so I should be careful. Adversary, okay, I think I need to kill that. So I think we're going to downfall that right now. That card's a huge problem. And I guess I also have an option of playing Adamant Black next turn, so I'll just play out the swamp and attack for 1. Cute. I'm hearing this card. If he plays a second one, I'll just bake it. Heraldic Banner is nice, but I do have a card that can answer it. I could Trail of Crumbs, but it doesn't... I guess I can double spell Trail of Crumbs. Giant Skewer Trail of Crumbs, but there's a chance he can end up using the Reaper on me this turn, so I think I'm just going to draw some cards instead. And then I don't have to show him the blue, although I think I'm fine playing out the blue because if he makes me discard, I'd rather discard the swamp than the blue, so that's fine. So he's probably going to make me discard Yorvo. I can just bake that into a pie. And we just do it now so we don't waste any time and make sure I tap correctly. Yeah, just make sure I do it like this. Although, I might just keep the Kiri's pair in my hand because all these other cards are useful, so... Yeah, I don't really want him to make me discard like Trail and all these other cards, so... Might just keep the Kiri's pair, and if he Reapers me, then so be it. I also have a Once in Future to get back, Bake into a Pie, and Epic Downfall. Clockwork Servant, okay, so no Reaper, at least. We can play out maybe Wicked Guardian next turn, draw a card. This card's also quite good. Alright, let's just do that, just Wicked Guardian. I don't understand why the auto tapper is drunk. It's always so strange to me. Do I play it out? Yeah, I'll play out the Trail of Crumbs. I'll discard Kiri's pair in the land if he Reapers onto me, and I'll take 4 if he decides to equip the Giant Skewer here. So Giant Skewer could be the bigger problem over the Heraldic Banner, but it really depends. So, and I do have a Return to Nature to answer one of these, so I'll decide what I want to answer here. So we'll see. And then I have enough food to basically find all my win conditions. So it can't find me my Once in Future and my other instances or sorceries, but at least it can help me go through the deck quite nicely. So I'm probably going to keep some lands in my hand so I don't end up getting Reapered. Reaper would be pretty insane though, I have to admit. I could also just trade here, honestly, because like this blocks here anyways. He does make a food, but it's reasonable to maybe trade here because it's just a lot of damage, and even if I skewer onto this, it's pretty annoying, so I might just trade for this 4/4. But he just passes the turn, we can make another food eventually. I think I'm down to draw some cards, and there's really no reason for me to keep up blue here. So let's just do that. Alright, I'll take a land. I'll take all the lands. And then I guess I can play the Curious pair or play out, I guess. Yeah, I guess I want to draw end of turn 2 with the food token, so I think this is fine. Play land, say go. Just hopefully try to find my playables with the Trail of Crumbs. And I should be able to survive with all this food and these decent blockers, so I think I'm still okay. If he attacks with a 3-3, I think I'm going to take it because even though this gives him ramp, I think he has enough mana already, and the 4-2 just blocks the 4-4 better. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so 6-6, I won't be able to block that. Okay, so definitely maybe need to get the Skewer out or something to answer this. So, opponent's being quite aggressive here. Definitely need to find my creatures. Mereleaf Rider, okay, that's my return to nature, so it's going to go to the bottom of my library. Hopefully I can cycle through my deck in order to eventually deal with this. What I can do this turn, I could bring out the Skewer. Skewer equip Wicked Guardian, maybe trade. If he puts a Skewer on the 4-1, it's going to be a little bit annoying, so I might have to play out my own Mereleaf Rider in response. Yeah, I can't take 6 forever, so I think I'm going to have to do this. And I can play out my Forest now. Don't want to stack the food end of turn. I mean, I think I want to play out the Mereleaf Rider to maybe trade for something opposing here and say go. So at least we'll both get foods. Because I can't take this hit forever. And I need to just survive and outvalue him with Trail of Crumbs to essentially win the game. I can make another food token with the Gingerbread Cabin next turn. I guess he's planning to maybe equip the Mereleaf Rider to force a block. But then I'll just trade my Mereleaf Rider for his. He does get to take out my Curious pair. I guess he doesn't have food to use that ability yet, so that's very interesting. I think I'm fine with this trade, and then I can move the Skewer onto Curious pair in case he tries to force a trade with the Mereleaf Rider on it. So that's fine. If he wants to play out the Tree Folk, the 6-3 also trades for it. I guess he can put the Skewer onto it instead, but it's still going to be at 6 toughness, so I think I should be fine. Even if he puts the Skewer onto the Toonvale Tree Folk, I can still block it. Am I fine with this trade? Like, it's not a bad idea, honestly. But this is also going to be a problem. But I'm hoping I can find a playable with this, so I guess I can always attach the Skewer onto the Mereleaf Rider and then force a trade onto the Toonvale Tree Folk. That's pretty cool. So maybe I just do that instead. He does get to make a food, but he doesn't get to equip the Skewer, whereas I can equip the Mereleaf Rider and then force a trade with the Toonvale Tree Folk and go from there. So that was actually not a bad block. Hoping he has nothing. Reach Soul, wow. That's good. So, okay, so this is going to be a problem now. Alright. And just a land. Okay, so we need to find some action. Let's sack a food first. Ooh, Garenbreak Paladin is nice. I guess he can force a block and trade with the Garenbreak Paladin. So that's annoying. Yeah, he can just force the Mereleaf Rider to trade into it, so that kind of sucks. Yeah, I guess I might have to just take 7 or 9 then. I mean, if I play out the Garenbreak Paladin, yeah, he just equips, and that's a big problem. So maybe I'm forced to just equip the Skewer here, in case he tries to do the whole Mereleaf Rider thing. Stay back, and then hopefully take 7, and then use the Trail of Crumbs to find something against this Toonvale Tree Folk, which is Definitely a problem. I do have a once in future to get everything back. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. I don't want to see that. Jesus. Okay. There goes the Reef Soul, and I'll be taking a million, but... Alright, at least, he used it. And he's not equipping the Skewer, but this is bad. Wow, I'm thinking too much here. Alright, I really need something to save me here. We'll see. Maybe a Lochmere Serpent. Lochmere Serpent would be awesome. Garenbrig Carver, I guess, could be okay. I can play the Garenbrig Paladin and maybe block his Marrowleaf Rider if he tries to force me to block. Still stay alive, and then deal with it, I guess. So I guess this is fine. Or am I just dead? Let's see. Maybe I'm just dead here. Maybe I'm forced to play the Kiri's Pair and chump. So let's see. Maybe I'm forced to just play the Kiri's Pair and chump here. Since he's planning to maybe equip the Skewer, use the food to attack. But then, I guess I can play out the Kiri's Pair and chump then, and I should be fine. Yeah, let's just do that. Because if he uses the Marrowleaf Rider and forces a block, then he just kills my Garenbrig Paladin. But at least if I can pump it +2/+2, I can at least like get it out of range. So that's okay. Eventually find my Lochmere Serpent. And hopefully he doesn't have another once in future or anything of that nature. Wow, he can force both of them to block. Well, I mean, I'll be at 13 life at least if he does this. Yeah, this isn't looking good if he does this. So I guess I'll lose my Garenbrig Paladin, which is a bit annoying, but... Because if he attacks all out and forces both Garenbrig Paladin and Kiri's Pair to block, I need to sacrifice my food to stay at 3. Okay, he's doing this instead, which I think I'm totally fine with as well. Oh, I guess he's gonna... I'll still be alive though at 9, 10, 11, 12, down to 1. If he's gonna stack 2 foods to do this. And I guess I can save one of my guys. So we'll see. I think I'm fine playing the Garenbrig Paladin in front of this then. If he's gonna do the whole food stack thing, again, I can stay alive still. Like, I do lose out on my Kiri's Pair. Yeah, he's gonna do this play. I think I know what he's doing. Yeah, he's probably gonna stack and force me to block. Yep. And hopefully no pump tricks. If he has a pump trick, that would be pretty annoying. Ooh, Lochmere Serpent. Okay, so this is nice for next turn. So I can go up to 4. So I might be inclined to just play out the Garenbrig Carver anyways. Next turn, trade for the Toonvale Tree Folk. and hold off Yorvo. Okay, that's pretty good as well. So I guess I can bring back Bacon to Pie and Reef Soul. I might as well do that. And Epic Downfall, I mean. So I guess I'll be at 1. So I need to be careful here. If he has a removal spell, then I'm just dead. Yeah, let's just Epic Downfall this 2 Tree Folk if possible. And then we'll say go. Hopefully no haste creatures. Because this is the turn where I need to like basically deal with his threats, gain a bunch of life, and just win the game with Lockmere Serpent. And I also have my own Tombvale Tree Folk still left in the deck. So I want to equip and then wait until pre-combat, because he can always just move it around. Okay, he might be out of gas here, and I can start sacrificing foods in order to stay alive, draw cards, and then also just flash in a Lockmere Serpent as defense. And I still have 15 cards left in the library, so I might have stabilized against this opponent. That's a good one. We'll play land. Can flash in Lockmere, sacrifice some foods. So I think we're fine just saying go, and this is a 7/7. I guess if he equips this, what is this, an 8/8? So I guess this will be a 9/9. If I play a Prophet and equip, it's also going to just be a little bit too expensive, so I might as well just say go here. And hopefully no haste creatures or shenanigans. Or Bacon to a Pie. Guess Bacon to a Pie is annoying, so maybe I should just play Prophet of the Peak. Yeah, I guess that could just be game over. Hopefully not another return to forever, whatever it's called, once in future, but at least these creatures are still manageable. That's annoying. So I might have to trade my Lockmere Serpent for this, but then I can maybe exile his graveyard and bring it back, so we'll see. That's a good one, but I can handle that too. Yeah, these games are really intense. Wow. I mean, he should attack, right? Probably not going to use the Beanstalk Giant's ability, given how I'm pretty much digging into my deck for multiple cards already, so just need to be careful. Ooh, Lucky Clover. I don't think we need Lucky Clover anymore, although the Lucky Clover can pump pretty largely, but I think we just need more creatures so we don't end up dying. So I think I'm just going to play out the Beanstalk Giant here. Play out the Rose Thorn Acolyte. don't know why they tap like that. Like, I don't know why the bots are so drunk sometimes. And then my fine attacking the 7/7, not really, because he has a 5/3 that can attack pretty nicely. If I pump this, it isn't great. So we'll just say go, maybe start attacking the 12/12. Spider's okay. A 3/5, wow. This opponent is not messing around. I guess I don't mind just retrofitting the Lockmere Serpent with a giant skewer, since I should be able to deal with that. I can Reaper of Night and start beating down. Let's see, so I could equip a skewer here and attack. Or equip skewer on a Beanstalk Giant, but he's just going to block with multiple threats. I can always just sack a island. Lots of options. I think I could be inclined to just attack with the Lockmere Serpent and kill the Savvy Hunter. And then just play a bunch of stuff and keep everything back. Or I could just play out the Reaper of Night and slowly grind him. Maybe that's just better. I think I'm fine attacking the Lockmere Serpent. If he wants to trade, that's fine. I can always get him back. And the damage will have to eventually add up. I think I'm going to also take out the Savvy Hunter if he decides to double block, even though it has lower toughness, since he can just generate food and draw cards with it. So, yeah. That might just be the plan. I guess I can make this unblockable next turn. Equip the Skewer, attack for 11, but I guess he has one more food left. But I guess the Reaper of Night will kill him too, so I could sack the island and do that play. And if something disrupts me, I still have blue mana to replay the Lockmere Serpent, although no more islands to sack, so... Opponent might just try to go for an attack here, but I can definitely do some decent blocks if I have to. Let's see, what's this? A bacon to a pie? Although I think he would bake the 12/12 first. I mean, and he would use it on my turn at instant speed perhaps, we'll see. I think he might just be holding full control to fool me here. So this is, how much damage is this? A lot, so... So I think I might just have to go for it here. Yeah, I guess I might just sack the island. 9, 10, 11, force him to stack of food. Yeah, I might just have to go for this. And this should be lethal with the pump spell, right? Oops, actually he can block with a Spore Cap Spider. Yeah, I forgot about that. So that was a big oops, I think. Oh, darn. I mean, I might as well kill it then. At least this might die and he loses the blocker at least. So. A bit of a misplay there, but at least he's down to 1 life. They might be light on resources now. Cauldron's familiar. That's not going to do it, so I think I'm going to bomb both. Ooh, I do have out muscle on top, so that's pretty nice. I do have a return to nature still to take out the giant skewer. But yeah, we got him. Wow, that game was really, really fun. So we haven't lost a game yet. Almost thought we were going to lose that one, to be honest, after we took that huge hit and fell all the way down to 1 life or 2, I forgot. But yeah, we're currently 5-0. Let's keep this up. Always splash the Lochmere Serpent if you can. Just garner too much value off of that trail of crumbs. Alright, opening hand. Well, we just need black mana for the foreboding fruit. We have a bunch of curious pairs hanging around. On the draw, it's not amazing, but definitely I think it's okay keeping. Or mulligan. To be fair, this is not an exciting hand. I mean, when can you ever ask for Lucky Clover on turn 1? You know what, let's try it. We're basically 0-3, so maybe we need to lose our first game here. So, we'll see. Fine just playing out the foods, honestly. Like, I know with the Lucky Clover it's insane since it can make 2 foods, but still fine just playing it out. So blue-green mid-range sort of ramp deck, so maybe hopefully no Marileaf Pixie on 2. Although that's a pretty good card. Oh, I guess he's also splashing for a Lochmere Serpent, sure. Alright. Eventually we'll get black mana, hopefully, so we can draw cards. The question is, do I need to play out the second Curious Pair at Oko? Alright, I guess it's just game over. I guess I can find black mana at least. But yeah, Oko is definitely a problem. Alright, maybe I shouldn't have kept that hand. Maybe I deserve to lose this. It's definitely a card I would splash for. If he makes a 4/4 food, I'll just kill it with Return to Nature. Yeah, this is probably one of the biggest bombs in the set, like, you know.
Your new look is enchanting.
Revenge of Ravens, wow. I mean, this is an artifact, but I might just want to take out Revenge of Ravens here. In that case, I need to draw some cards to find answers for Oko. Ooh, that's pretty good. Although, I think it's still Return to Nature here. And we can at least prevent Oko from getting out of hand. Funny enough, now we drew our blue mana that we need. At least this is a 7-drop. But Oko is pretty insane. Okay, Scalding Cauldron. It's not the worst. I guess he can take control of my Cauldron's Familiar, but I'll get back. Could always play this, the Giant Skewer, but he'll just sack this in response. So I think I'm just fine just making a bunch of foods. And maybe attacking Oko. Alright, I didn't say please, that's cute. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have kept that hand. Right. Yeah, Oko's just gonna get out of hand from here on out. So I might as well triple block the 3/3 when it attacks so he doesn't keep smashing me in the face with it. And if he Reapers me, this is gonna be sad, but at least my Lockmere Serpent can come back once I have a blue source.
I invite you to change your ways.
But yeah, this card is just nuts. He can also blow up my triple block, but I mean, I might as well make him use it. Or not. Alright, so yeah, maybe I deserve to lose this for keeping a bad hand, but like you can't really beat Oko on turn 3 if you have nothing on the board. It's just one of the biggest bombs in the set, like Garruk. This is also a problem, so yeah, it's pretty much game over. Like I can play the Beanstalk Giant, but the 2/3 is just gonna freeze me, and he's just gonna keep making 3/3 tokens all day. And he can also just turn the Beanstalk Giant into like a 3/3 Elk. So yeah, Oko, the most broken card. It definitely made a standard an unfun format. So yep, never 7-0. But we have to lose at some point. Alright, well, no black mana, but it's okay. I mean, we're on a play, so how bad can that be? Hopefully no Oko on turn 3 again. Which is basically, again, you can't beat that, so I'm not even gonna think about it. Lucky Clover on 2, never Lucky Clover. Eventually I need to find something mono white. Alright, so this could be a problem if he keeps playing artifacts. So we'll just say go, hopefully get our land drops. Which we really need help with, so I mean hopefully we just don't get owned by this. Could use black mana, now I guess he can fly over. Alright, this is gonna be a little bit weird if I can't find my mana, so I mean the draft was close. But I keep taking these stupid at risk, and now it's costing me now, so fuck. That's all I can say. It's really annoying. Yeah, we'll just take 2. Hello, give me my lands, there we go. Do I just play out the Cauldron's Familiar, keep up Insatiable? I can also Mind Rot him, but it's not too effective. So I think the Cauldron's Familiar actually comes down here. And then we'll say go. We can block the 2/1, but then when he tries to use Outflank or something, I'll just use Appetite in response. At least maybe one more extra land gives me access to Paladin to start pressuring. Yeah, I'm blocking the Curious Pair here and seeing what he has. Outflank. If it's a pump trick, I'll just pump my own guy. Trade resources here. Yeah, we'll just pump, and hopefully he doesn't have another outflank. And I'm not going to stack the food because he could have another one to respond to. Nope. And it still trades. Wicked Garden, okay. Alright, so now we finally have access to Bacon to a Pie to maybe ambush the Sorcerer's Broom, to take out the Sorcerer's Broom and ambush the Fluttering Fox, so that could be pretty interesting. I guess an Ardenvale Tactician here. I mean, everything trades regardless, so I mean, I'm still blocking the Curious pair with the 1-3, so the Ardenvale Tactician doesn't really do much, and that was a pretty bad Ardenvale Tactician play, I have to imagine. Can play Garenbreak Paladin, but I think I just want to bake this 2-3 into a pie. I think I'm fine attacking with a 4-2 since if he wants to trade, he loses his enchantment, his artifact, and this loses flying, which I'm fine with. And I can always get everything back in the once in future, so sometimes you just need to hope you draw your lands and you win. A red-white Boros aggro deck, red cap, Raging Red Cap, sure. Sure, I mean, these are all pretty medium cards. I could just Mind Rot him. Huh. Pretty interesting. Or I can just spell the Garenbreak Paladin, wait one more turn before I Mind Rot him, and that's totally okay. Sigil. You could have a Trapped in the Tower here. If he pumps his Raging Red Cap, I mean, I could always just chump with the Cauldron Familiar. Sure, I guess I'll be taking 1,000,000, but at least I'll gain some life. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna stack here. Pretty neat combo. I take 6 down to 10. Hopefully no Rimrock Knight here. No Rimrock Knights at least, so might need to once in future for like a Bacon to a Pie eventually, so we'll see. Epic Downfall can maybe take out the Raging Red Cap, which I'm afraid of. I can just Mind Rot him this turn though. Yeah, let's Mind Rot him and then Epic Downfall. And then I can always get back the Epic Downfall anyways. That's a good one. I don't want him to cheese me out. And then I can attack for 5. And once in future can be pretty nice since I can also just get back Bacon, Epic Downfall, so we'll double block here, I don't mind. Or just block once. I mean, the double block isn't that bad, I can always bring back the Familiar. And if he wants to use a trick, I'm totally fine with that as well. And he loses one of the best white commons in the set. And I can always bring this back at instant speed whenever I like, so sure. I mean, it's still a trade, so it's not that bad. Giant Skewer. Let's play Reaper. And again, I can always bring back the Cauldron Familiar at instant speed. And then next turn is lethal if he doesn't have anything to block with. Yeah, let's just... I guess I can't block it. I guess I could have brought back the Cauldron Familiar to block it. Ooh, Realm Cloak Giant, okay. I guess it only deals with giants. Alright, never mind. That's kind of cute to note. And I can always bring everything back at instant speed, so I'm fine playing out Swamp. I can once in the future, then you can cast Bacon to the Pie end of turn once he attempts to cast a giant, so I think we should be fine. Or I can just do that all in one turn. Let's get the Skewer down. In case he tries to chump, I can make a food token, I guess, so... Yeah, he's forced to chump. I mean, this is a good card, but white is pretty bad in this set, and 7 mana is a lot. Yeah, he's forced to jump anyway, so he's just essentially just dead. I mean, I guess I don't want to toy with him, and I don't want to waste any more time, so let's just bring both of these back. Make sure I don't misclick. Alright, final boss. Yeah, Sultai is really strong. I mean, black-green foods in general is just very strong. I think green and black are both mixed very well in the set, and green is just the strongest color. So yeah, haven't drafted Lochmere Serpent yet, haven't showcased any videos of it yet, and you know, we drafted the black-green deck multiple times already, but this time we get the splash, and yeah, let's just do the final boss. And yeah, take it from there. I mean, one more land and I can cast Foreboding Fruit and draw a card, but this hand doesn't look very good. I think it's a mulligan. This hand looks slightly better. I'm still keeping the lands, I think. Yeah, I mean, if we're going to get to Lochmere Serpent on 6 and we have Bacon the Pie to protect it, I guess I'll just bond the Curious Pair, even though it's a fine 1-drop to play. But it's going to be awkward if we can't turn 1, make a food, and play Curious Pair, so I think this is okay. And then just hope to get to turn 6, play Lochmere Serpent, and take over the game. And luckily enough, we aren't facing against like an insane opponent that's curving out 1-drop into 2-drop, since that's kind of the weakness that we don't want to face against. But it is red-green, which is very strong at times, if they're able to just pummel you to death, so gotta be careful here. We're about to get to land 6-2 anyways for Lochmere Serpent, so as long as Lochmere Serpent can maybe help us stabilize, we should be fine. And I can also sacrifice Swamps to draw a card if I have to. Another Garenbreak Squire? Wow. Just play mono Garenbreak Squire. Okay, I guess I might have to fire off a Bacon to Pie so I don't take an insurmountable amount of damage. I mean, I could still take 4 and then just get a Bacon to Pie going, but this might just be too much. I mean, I'll have the Lochmere Serpent on turn 6 anyway, so I think this is fine. To ensure I don't get run over. And then we'll drop the Lochmere Serpent on turn 6, hopefully, and kill off the Rampart Smasher. Okay, I guess we'll have to take a bit of a beating for now. I don't mind sacrificing the food to stay alive. And then next turn, flash into Lochmere Serpent to block the Rampart Smasher, and go from there. Okay, 12 Crumbs, at least he's slowing down. There's a card you usually play in a slower deck. I think I'm sacking so I don't end up getting completely destroyed. And then we'll see. Alright, we're just drawing all the lands, so I might have to sack some Swamps the next following turn so I can hopefully stabilize, so we'll see. he swings all out, I'm probably just going to flash into Serpent, block the 5/5, not going to waste any time. So yep. And hopefully he doesn't find any pump tricks. Yep, let's bring him out. I could also block a smaller creature and just fight the Rampart Smasher next turn. Which could also be reasonable. I guess he could sack and force the Lockmere Serpent to block the Mereleaf Rider. I'll take 7, he'll draw a card. But then hopefully I can outmuscle the 5/5 the following turn, so... yeah, I guess that's fine. At least I'm hoping I don't end up dying here. Hopefully no pump trick. I'm hoping he just plays his 4/4. Yep. And I'll decide whether or not I want to sacrifice a swamp to draw a card next turn. Just stay back on defense. Hopefully I don't get run over. I can... okay, that's a good one. I guess that's Menace. Can I survive this? I don't think so. I guess I can fall down to 1. Yeah, I guess I can still fall down to 1. It's not going to look pretty though. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, so I need to sacrifice 1 more swamp in order to stay alive. Losing a lot of mana, but this is what I have to do, unfortunately. I guess I can still fall to 2 as long as the opponent doesn't have removal. So I guess I can still do that. And hopefully he doesn't have removal. I can just block both of these and then fall down to 1. Otherwise I might have to just once in future next turn maybe get back and outmuscle or bake into a pie to stay alive, but we'll see. Yeah, opponent might be forced to stay back now, which is a good sign, so we'll see. Hopefully nothing. Please just pass the turn. Please just pass the turn. Roving Keep. Wow, he might just activate this and try to attack, and then I guess I can still stay alive. I guess Wicked Guardian can help me stay alive. This will have trample. I can block here, trade. I guess that's okay. I guess I need to pay 1 black. How about Rosethorn Acolyte so I can block here, block here, block here. Yeah, I think I need to play this out. Maybe I should have played around the Ginger Brew, don't know. At this point, I don't think I have any outs besides maybe getting a bacon to a pie or an outmuscle to take out one of these threats and gaining life from there on out. So another close game. If he wants to give this trample and go all out, I pretty much have all the blocks set up. So yeah, hopefully this could be a once in future though turn. Yep, it is. But he just loses. But he's gonna lose out on a lot of tempo. I guess he's gonna play the Ogre Errant or the Rampart Smasher for Boding Fruit. I guess I can ambush him with bacon to a pie. So yeah, I guess I'll just pass a turn and then I'll just get back bacon to a pie, or I can just get back outmuscle right now and cast it. But I think I prefer to ambush him. So then if he goes for an all-out attack, I can make him regret it. As long as this doesn't gain haste, I should be fine. Okay, he's setting up for the turn. Hopefully no haste. A second Ogre Errant. Okay, so I need to kill both of them in order to stay alive, so... The opponent must be groaning here. Outmuscle, I guess I can outmuscle here. Yeah, outmuscling here isn't that bad, just outmuscle here. I can sacrifice, I can draw some cards and gain some life as well, which I'm not against, so... Yeah, I think we just say go. And then we can stay back, gain some life, and do our blocks. Alright. Ooh, Beanstalk Giant is great. Yeah, I guess I'll just maybe cast a Beanstalk Giant. I mean, I can also just get a land, right, and cast a Beanstalk Giant, so what's the point of even doing this? Yeah, I guess I'll just do that. Just thin out my deck a bit. Yeah, I guess I'll just cast it here. I should have enough blocks to still stay alive and not get run over. I also have an Epic Downfall to answer some of these creatures as well. So just hopefully no hasty shenanigans. And Trail of Crumbs is great, so let's play Trail of Crumbs. Leaf Rider is pretty good. And I could also just steal Foreboding Fruit myself, which is fine. And I can still stack the food at instant speed if I'd like. Say go. Just playing it super safe. Hopefully no Sundering Stroke or anything to kill me. I'm surprised people play this Trail of Crumbs in a red aggressive deck. It really doesn't make any sense in my opinion. Hopefully no Embercleave. Embercleave would suck. He might just give this guy Trample and go all in. But then we can maybe make some good blocks against it and go from there. Roving Keep and Trail of Crumbs are kind of weird in his deck. The Garenbreak Squires are also not very good cards. So opponent's not playing the most optimal red-green deck, to be honest. I also have another Kiri's Parent left in deck, so I can eventually cast Lucky Clover and gain some and make more food tokens. So Joust. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay. If he wants to attack, I can still stay alive, since I will have enough mana to sack and also draw a card. So I should be at 8 life if he goes for it. Giant Skewer. That's also very good. Yeah, let's move on to the Merreleaf Rider here. Don't know when. I don't know when we're gonna start getting aggressive, but I still think this turn we have to stay back. Cauldron. Okay, I guess I can take out my Merreleaf Rider, or at least my 5/3. All right, all right. But I should still be okay. I have to imagine. He still needs to activate this to attack as well. Nothing. I guess I can always sack an island to dig. And I actually think I will. Reaper is quite good. Could also equip Giant Skewer and start attacking, but then I'll lose my 11/11. Yeah, just put out the Reaper. Guess he can make a food and find a creature. But at this point, I think it's game over since I have enough swamps to sack and stay alive. I also have an Epic Downfall still left in the deck. Wow, it lands. That's pretty disappointing. Yeah, he's pretty much dead. Alright, we managed to get us 7-1. Almost a clean sweep, but we lost to an Oko on turn 3. Which is basically unbeatable unless you... Yeah, Oko just starts with such high loyalty, gains so much loyalty, and both of his plus and minus abilities are just incredibly powerful. So, essentially, you just can't really beat Oko at all. So yeah, sorry about the whole having to make a part 2 video, because we really didn't need to make a part 2 video for this deck. Basically, I was just deciding to draft this for fun, so I didn't put all my I didn't put too much concentration and effort on this draft. So for the most part, in this video, you just hear me blabbering all the time about nonsense. But yeah, not bad. Black-green foods, splashing for Lockmere Serpent. So that's quite good. I guess this is a 7-drop for the deck. And then yeah, we're not playing some of the cards are a little bit questionable, like Return to Nature is mostly a sideboard card. Yeah, Return to Nature is mostly a sideboard card. Insatiable Appetite is cuttable, although I don't mind one copy in the foods deck. What else? Yeah, these cards are all solid. And I guess Prophet of the Peak was a card that was definitely questionable in this deck as well. But yeah, we managed to get to 7 wins. Basically, we started out incredibly open throughout this whole entire draft video. As you can see, we knew that green was open, so we stuck with our guts with green. We stuck with green as our primary, I mean. And then later on, we saw some late black cards that were powerful, like Epic Downfall and Bacon to a Pie. So yeah, it's really important in the set to know the speed of the color, and like you can sometimes end up in a hyper green aggressive deck or more controlling green deck, and sometimes when you know you're in a more controlling green deck, you want to know the color pairs that go well with that green control deck. So it made sense to either be in green blue or green black as opposed to green red and green white. And we managed to draft a pretty powerful Sultai sort of deck. Yeah, and we start with all these early blue cards too, but we realized that blue wasn't open. Seeing late Bake and Epic Downfall made us change. And yeah, Reaper of Night also an overperformer at common, so pretty happy with this draft. And And again, mostly this draft is mostly blabbering. And if you want to see the part 1 video, I mean, if you want to see a draft portion, go watch the part 1 video. But anyways, let's just crack some packs. I might do one more Throne of Eldraine draft after this, because I just want to waste more time, and McCulloch's coming out, Strixhaven's coming out, so just want to waste more time doing these quick drafts for the hell of it, since I'm tired of call time for now. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching the video, and hope you guys enjoy more, and stay tuned for more content. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Bye.